Friends out there, this is Tommy, your Easy Choice Painter. Finished this shed the other day. See how nice and clean the bird boxes are. Anyway, I painted this shed, and like I said, because of all the corners and everything, I said paint it all with the wall. Like you got them corners there, that corner there, you know, corners everywhere. Paint all of that with the wall. Now I know what you're thinking. Some of you are thinking, well, if I do that with a wall, how on earth am I going to have to paint this trim without getting it on the wall? Because that's exactly what my helper said. My friends, I ran all this trim in 2 hours. You heard me. I ran all this trim in 2 hours. That's 2 sides. This painter's magic. All this trim, the shutters were prefab, so they were done already. But I ran all of this trim in 2 hours. You say, how on earth did you do that? Well, it's very simple, my friend. I do a lot of facing out of windows. Facing out is when you paint the outside trim, but leave the sash alone. Usually there's glass there anyway, and a lot of people just want it dressed up. That's what we call dressed up. So, you know, I have lots and lots of experience with running. It's called facing off, running trim. And the way you do it, this is just a regular brush, and it's funky because this paint ruined it. Bear, thank you. But anyway, the way you do it is you just cut it in like it's against the wall. You cut it in like this, and you go all the way down. It's easy to keep your bristles off the wall. It is for me once it's in paint. This is how you do it. You cut it in just like this was the wall of a different color. So it's just like cutting in. It is a little slow, but for me, I've had so much experience with it, I do it pretty quick. You know, I do it like that and don't even get it on the wall. And if you happen to hit the wall is satin and it will wash off. However, that is not always the rule, because this wall is extremely porous. See there how porous this wall is? So if you do hit the wall, you better get a rag and make it wet, 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 wet. Super soaky wet, so that the stain doesn't spread. So if you hit the wall, you hit this gray with the white, just make sure to have a very super wet rag to take care of that. And after a little practice of running, if you have any experience at all at cutting in is where you ride the edge on the inside without getting it here or without getting it on the wall. Because I'm a professional painter, it's no big business to me at all. It's no big deal at all. But my helper could not do it, and I was pressed for time, and I ran all the trim on this shed 2 days ago in 2 hours. This painter's magic, number 4. That's what I titled this. So thanks for joining me. This is Tommy, your Easy Choice, and hope this helps some of you. And like I said, you don't have to use a big brush. If you want to run the trim in a 2-inch sash brush, that would be a way to go. But it's easy to ride the line once the paint is in the brush. I mean, you have to come way over here, and that's kind of stupid. You just stay right here. Also, I have seen this, and I don't like doing it, but I have one other way that it's possible to do. And that is to take what they call a peanut roller, a hot dog roller. It's a roller about 1 inch, this round, about this big around, and that will work. But if you use it, you might have to run 2 coats on doing that. So these are the best tips I can give you. Thanks for hanging with me. This is Tommy, your Easy Choice Painter. The job is done. I'm over here doing other things for them. So have a great day, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.